Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing a game when the computer plays itself. So basically, it's going to be thinking more than a few moves ahead. And basically, it's going to be computer against computer. And we're going to analyze their moves. So basically, it's going to be like a Grandmaster game, but on the computer, and it's going to be played out in front of you. And so each move is going to take 8 seconds, and then the computer is going to play it. So we're going to be analyzing this game. So let's get started.
Pawn e2 to e4.
That's the first move.
Pawn e7 to e5.
Simple.
Knight g1 to f3.
Knight b8 to c6.
Regular 2 knights opening for now.
Bishop f1 to b5.
And that is the Ruy Lopez.
Pawn a7 to a6.
Bishop b5 takes c6.
Bishop takes.
Pawn d7 takes c6.
And now black loses a center pawn.
Knight b1 to c3.
Also kind of takes
Bishop
control of the
c8 to
center.
g4.
Pawn h2 to h3.
Bishop g4 takes f3.
Oh, they're trading pieces really early.
Queen d1 takes f3.
Yeah,
Knight g8 to f6.
lots of trading. Like, really quick trading.
Castle kingside.
Alright. I don't know, it seems kind of drawish.
Bishop f8 to d6.
Alright. Really
Pawn d2 to
drawish.
d3.
But to be honest, I think white might win because black has a doubled pawn.
Castle kingside.
Black has a double pawn on the c file. So,
Bishop c1 to g5.
Bishop d6 to e7.
Queen f3 to f5.
oh, attacking the e pawn? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Knight
sense.
f6 to d7.
And then, oh, yeah. So basically, you're defending the e-pawn.
Bishop g5 to e3.
White seems to have the initiative.
Queen d8 to c8.
Because black is kind of hemmed up in the corner.
Pawn a2 to a4.
Now, white is going for a queen-sided advance.
Bishop e7 to d6.
Knight c3 to e2.
White seems to have the control here. Basically, he's just maneuvering his pieces around.
Rook f8 to e8.
And now, white will probably play his c-pawn up. I might be wrong.
Knight e2 to g3.
No. He just moved the knight around. Alright. So...
Rook e8 to e6.
That rook maneuver is called a...
Queen f5
elevator.
to h5.
Basically, it's an elevator push. And
Queen c8 to e8.
seems pretty drawish. I feel like this might end in a draw.
Knight g3 to f5.
Or maybe not. You see, black is really tight up
Pawn
in the corner.
a6 to a5.
And then white is just attacking, keeps on attacking.
Rook f1 to
Might
e1.
be able to win it. White might be able to win it.
Bishop d6 to b4.
And that's just a wasted move. White could just move his c-pawn up.
Rook e1 to d1.
Oh no. No. White could have played his c-pawn up.
Rook e6 to g6.
Pretty interesting.
Queen h5 to h4.
Bishop b4 to d6.
I don't know why white couldn't have played pawn c3 before.
Pawn c2 to c3.
Oh, now he does. Oh, wow.
Knight d7 to c5.
Oh, don't know about that.
Queen h4 to h5.
Rook a8 to d8.
Knight f5 takes d6.
Takes the bishop. Okay. Don't have any comment on that.
Pawn c7 takes d6.
But now that frees black and allows black to
Rook a1 to a3.
not have a double pawn anymore, which might be bad.
Queen e8 to e7.
And also white loses an attacking piece, a knight.
Rook a3 to a2.
I don't know. This might be a pretty drawish game, to be honest.
Pawn b7 to b6.
Pawn b2 to b4.
Oh, queenside advances. You see, this is what I like. This game
Pawn a5 takes b4.
about the queenside push and advances. That's where all the
Pawn
explosion
c3
is.
takes b4.
Queen e7 to e6.
Counterattack. Attacking the rook now.
Rook a2 to a3.
Knight c5 to d7.
Pawn a4 to a5.
Oh, and now if black takes the a pawn, white will have a pass.
Pawn
to
b6
b-pawn.
takes a5.
Yeah, so now white will have a passed pawn on the
Pawn
a
b4 takes a5.
because now there's no pawns opposing the a pawn.
Pawn d6 to d5.
Black will have a very hard time defending against this.
Pawn a5 to
'Cause
a6.
Now white could promote. White could promote now, and
Rook d8 to a8.
this is why I said in one of my previous videos how like you should make two weaknesses in your enemy's
Pawn a6 to a7.
territory. First, white was attacking
Pawn
the king.
c6 to c5.
White was attacking the black king, and now white is threatening promotion. Pretty
Rook d1
Smart.
to c1.
Queen e6 to d6.
See, now it's really hard for white to promote.
Pawn e4 takes d5.
And now, man, white has a lonely
Queen
pawn
d6
island.
takes d5.
There's a pawn island on a d3, which
Pawn
might be bad.
g2 to g3.
Might be very bad.
Rook g6 to b6.
That's bad.
Rook c1 to a1.
Yeah. So basically, what black was trying to do was attack the pawn using
Rook b6 to b7.
using that move, rook b7. So now white was able to see that and defend.
Queen h5 to g4.
Knight d7 to f8.
I feel like white is threatening bishop h6.
Queen g4 to c4.
Maybe not.
Queen b5 takes c4.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart. That I didn't think of that.
Pawn d3 takes c4.
So basically, white was trying
Knight
to
f8 to d7.
make it so that his pawn on the d file
Rook a3 to a5.
would oppose the c3 pawn. So then it's not really
Rook
that lonely.
b7 to c7.
Pawn f2 to f3.
King g8 to h8.
Oh.
King g1 to g2.
Now it's just a matter of pushing the kingside pawns up and just threatening to promote those
Pawn
those
f7 to f5.
However, black was able to take this chance first.
Pawn g3 to g4.
2 spaces up. Pretty drawish position.
Pawn f5 to f4.
Yeah, now the pawns are locked. I don't know how this will play out.
Bishop e3 to f2.
I feel like black is just gonna lock the pawns up
King h8 to g8.
because if I was in his position or her position, I would lock the pawns up.
King g2 to f1.
Mainly because white is the one putting pressure, threatening
King g8 to h8.
promotion with the a pawn. So being black, you would
King
have a lot of
F1 to
pressure.
E1.
Lots of pressure, so I would try to go for a draw.
King H8 to G8.
Pawn H3 to H4.
Pawn G7 to G6.
Yeah, you see, black is trying to lock the pawns up with H5.
Rook A5 to A6.
King G8 to F8.
Rook A1 to A5.
King F8 to F7.
King E1 to D1.
This might as well be a draw.
King F7 to
honest.
E8.
Rook could go over and check, but I don't think that will help much.
King D1 to D2.
Yeah, he didn't decide to check.
King E8 to D8.
King D2 to C2.
I think they're gonna go try to support the pawn.
King D8 to E8.
The pawn that is on A7. White is gonna try to march his
King
king
C2
over.
to D1.
Oh, maybe not. I feel like this is just gonna be a draw.
King E8 to D8.
I don't think the computer recognizes 3-move repetition.
King D1 to D2.
I don't know. It might be a draw.
King D8 to E8.
Because white doesn't have any good attacking opportunities.
King D2 to E2.
And black is just gonna sit there and relax.
King E8 to D8.
Because black has nothing else better to do. Can't really attack.
King E2 to D2.
Yeah. So, that is
King D8 to E8.
pretty drawish position. I feel like this is just gonna result
Pawn
in a draw.
G4 to G5.
Wait, there's a pawn move.
King E8 to E7.
There might be something, but I doubt it. I doubt.
King D2 to D1.
If only there was like a sacrifice, maybe.
King
there'd be
E7 to E8.
like white can't move his rooks.
King
off.
D1 to E1.
White can't move his rooks off the A file. Otherwise, black will get the pawn.
King E8 to D8.
King E1 to D1.
Alright, so it's pretty obvious that white and black are
King
just
D8 to E8.
gonna keep on doing this for some time, going back and
King
forth, back
D1
and
to
forth,
D2.
just with their kings. So
King E8 to E7.
we could just say this is a draw. Alright, let's just say this is a draw. I don't think the
Bishop
bots,
F2 to G1.
bots are gonna be able to recognize 3-move repetition, or
King
if they're,
E7 to E8.
or if they're gonna recognize like shaking hands. for
King
a draw.
D2 to E1.
So this is their idea of a draw. Just I feel like this
King
could
E8
just
to F7.
go on for a year, and you're still
King
in the
E1 to
same-
F1.
So I guess that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys
King F7 to E8.
find something to learn about. Just like analyze these
Bishop G1 to
the
F2.
moves of the bots and try to find
King
something.
E8 to E7.
So I guess that'll be it. Pretty much it for
King
today's
F1 to
video.
E2.
And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe,
King
and,
E7 to D8.
and click that notifications bell to see more videos. These
Bishop
guys are
F2 to G1.
they're just gonna keep on talking. Alright, I'll see you guys later.